with the voice. All right, thank you, welcome everyone to our weekly package meeting. We have an agenda that we're going through, and it looks like Dan has the first several items. I will do my best to do my best Dan impression. Let's see, number one, in 12.9, we have an issue to investigate PyPI support. Gigi is going to take this issue on. So that's already, it looks like that was already assigned to him and everything. So very similar to what we've done with NuGet and Conan. It's the same similar functionality of being able to build or publish and pull packages. The second item on the list is the async issue status has now been moved to the issue from the stand-ups, and there's a link to our team handbook page as well that talks about that change. I think everyone's doing that now. Any questions on that? No?
Yeah, wait, I do. Sorry, I will type it down in the document. Don't we need to change the question from the vote, though, a little bit, slightly? Sometimes I struggle to answer stuff there because I'm putting in the async update.
Yeah, or yeah, we can, what do you think we should change it to? Because it's still, you still may want to say what do you want to accomplish, but maybe you don't need to give like the full update.
Yeah, maybe I should just use more like I don't have any answer here. It's just new habit that needs to be formed. I just wanted to know what the rest one feels.
Let's assign an action item to Dan and he could take that on. Okay, next up, we moved our team page after realizing that people could see it who probably shouldn't be able to. And this is the team page is meant to have privacy and safety and communication. And we should discuss what an external action like an update to our handbook page. Okay, so looks like the team page was moved. It's more private now. If you have any feedback on that, you can go into the merge request and leave a response. Another MR for our handbook page that Dan created is removing the option to weight something as 5+. I know him and I had a conversation on, I think Friday, where we were talking about we want to avoid having issues where the weights are 5 or more because it's too big to fit into a milestone. So we're trying to add language to our handbook for that. So you could check that out. If you have any concerns, you could leave a comment in the MR. We added a board that lists different functional teams issues for 12.9. So this is like an attempt to gain efficiency in planning. You can now see the Haley and Joam on the container registry. You could see the backend Rails and then the front end team. And this way we could see how many issues and what the weight is by each team. And any questions on any of that stuff that we should talk about? All right, so that's my Dan impression. On to David.
Yes, thank you. So the NuGet MVC was released on gitlab.com. So we'll see the usage and the feedback we get. And a reminder that I will be not available next week. So I don't think I have a long-standing merge request I have to hand off. And over to Tim.
That's awesome to hear about NuGet and your holiday. Hopefully it's a fun one. So the milestone closes today, and I noticed that there's still issues that are open in 12.8 that look like they could probably be closed, like NuGet, for example. So can everyone just take a look and close any that have been released? That would be helpful. And on to Nico.
Yeah, so speaking of issue that should be closed, the container registry expiration policy are enabled on production.com, and the MR that removes the feature flag was merged today. This means that 12.8 is going to be shipped with the feature turned on. A reminder that this works only for new project, so project created from now on, both on com and doc.point release. And I'm going to be, it's written up on top of from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the conference. I'll try to pay attention to the email, but at best it's going to be limited availability. And over to Nick.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask a general question. If anybody knows that we have any issues for showing when a dependency proxy was used within a pipeline, it's just I seem to remember talking about this, but I couldn't find any issues about it at all. And I've been hunting around this morning for, I've been on an idea binge this morning, so I was going to write up a bunch of issues and didn't want to duplicate effort.
Similar to what we've done for the package registry and for the container registry, like we have issues that says show metadata when it's built in CI.
Yeah, kind of like my idea was that I wanted a pipeline to clearly demonstrate that it had touched a dependency proxy, so you could sort of see like with an icon or something like that. That's what I was thinking of. But then there's a bunch of follow-on ideas that I had on top of that as well. But I distinctly remember discussing it, but I can't find any issues about it.
So we had a.
Go ahead.
We opened up an issue to do some dependency proxy kind of brainstorming and thinking that I have, and needs to be split apart into real issues. I think we discussed it there, and if not, we should add it there. So I'll send you a link so that we can sync on that.
Okay, great. Over to Joel.
So the container registry v2.a.1 is now available in production. It was deployed 3 hours ago, more or less. And the same goes for the tag delete improvements in GitLab. I'm going to do some benchmarking today to compare the results now and the ones that we have been seeing till yesterday.
Wow. Okay. So a lot of issues can be closed of the ones that are remaining in 12.8.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
I'm going to verify them and close the ones that we can.
Okay.
And that's all.
And that's it. And the action item that we have is for, well, I'll add one for Dan to create or consider updating the Slack stand-up questions. Anything else that we should talk about here? No? Okay, I'll stop recording.